Hello, 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 everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Good to see everybody in here. SL number one. Yes. Hello, PG Mods and Chat. Hello, hello, hello to you. Good evening. Miss Justice number two. Hey, PG. Waving hand. Prayers. Much love. Hey, girl. God bless. God bless. Stephanie, number three. Hey, Mama PG, much love to you. God bless. God bless. And number four, Granny's house. How you doing tonight? Hello, PG. Much love to everyone coming in. God bless everyone here and coming in. Much love to you all. Hey, Mommy of Six, how you doing? Mara, Deputy Sheriff, good to see you. Good to see you in here. Let me see, Obsessed Minds, how you doing tonight? Stephanie, how you doing? Aw, girl, that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Lavender Moon, good to see you. Love the purple hearts, girl. Love the purple hearts. Mara, that is beautiful. I'm trying to get down through here. Oh, fried green tomatoes. I seen that. I think that's a movie. I think I've seen it. Hello, PG Mods in chat. Hello, hello, hello to you. True Crime Junkie, how you doing, sweetie? How you doing? God bless. Miss Colts, how you doing, sweetie? How you doing? The Legendary, how you doing, sweetie? I'm getting down to the bottom, y'all. Texas Brat Brat. Oh, that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Summer's Army. Hello to the mods chat, PG. God bless. Raised in the Boondocks. Good to see you, girl. Good to see you. I'm trying to get as many people as I can as I'm hitting the bottom. Tropicana Banana, how you doing tonight, sweetie? Good to see you. Cindy, you went past me. Catch them pearls. There you are. Good to see you in here, my brother. God bless. God bless. German Shepherd Mom, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Cindy says, I'm glad to see you calling this out. He does need to stop lying about refunding people. He did not refund anyone. The screenshots he posted is not what refunds look like from this app. Absolutely. Absolutely, girl. I was calling that out tonight. Hey, I love the purple hearts. Love them purple hearts. Our bucket list has holes. Oh, she went past me. Oh, hello, PG and everyone. I finished my chores and listening. I'll be back in chat soon. Love you to all. And as always, justice for summer. Amen. God bless. God bless. Hey, Karen, that's beautiful. I appreciate that, girl. I appreciate it. God bless. All right. Canadian Cookie says, catching pearls. Much love. Much love to you too, sweetie. Hey, Seawood, how you doing? Good to see you, sweetie. You got that right, Florida girl. You got that right. Absolutely. Top Dog is in here. Says Andrew is being investigated. Hey, Susan. Good to see you, hun. Purple Hearts for Summer. God bless. God bless. Yeah. He's been on a couple of times today. I think he was on this morning, and then he was back on tonight. Matter of fact, he was on tonight as I was coming in, I believe. Um, you know, Andrew, you know, last night I was trying, I wasn't focused. I don't, I don't think, I don't think, you know, I think I could have explained it better what I was actually, you know, the point I was trying to get across last night. I, um, last night I wasn't focused on Andrew. Maybe I should have did Andrew first, then Hunter. But, Hunter was my main focus because, you know, research shows that Andrew was not in Tennessee on June 15th, 2021. But we know Hunter was. And not only was he in Tennessee, he was actually out with Candace and Summer. We don't know if Grandis was there or not because we didn't get to see no signs of Grandis, right? We did not see Grandis on any video at any time. Not even on the car ride when the video was took of Summer in the back seat. We don't know who took that video because we didn't get to see the person sitting in the driver's seat, right? All we heard was a voice. And that could be anybody's voice. We don't know. The point being is, Hunter was there June 15th, 2021, right? And we thought we believed he was there up till 2:30 with Candace, Grandis, and Summer. Now he changes the timeline. No, 3:30 for sure. That's a for sure, he says. Ain't making no sense. Ain't making no sense. And, last night what I was trying to do was bring to your guys' attention. I was just trying to bring to your attention, how underhanded, undermined, condescending this young man that we call Hunter is. I know that we have to face the truth in Summer's case in order to get the answers that's going to be needed to bring Summer home. It's a lot of work. And it's not always easy to face the truth in a situation. Do you guys think that PG likes to sit around and think some 15-year-old child, young 15-year-old, boy likes Hunter is capable of doing, evilness? Of course I don't. Of course I don't. I want to think that every child in the world, let it be grade school, middle school, high school, young adulthood, I want to think every child in the world is innocent, beautiful, pure. But you know what? That would only be lying to myself. That would be lying to myself. I'm going to tell you, there's little thugs out there. There are little thugs out there at 15, 16, 17 years old that will hurt you. And, I'm not going to turn a blind eye to that. Because if you turn a blind eye to what is, you put yourself in the position to be hurt. You got to face the truth in this life. Just saying. So, You know, I don't know. I don't know. Um, I don't think True knows what the hell went down on June 15th, 2021, because it was, to my understanding, True wasn't even there. True is gone somewhere all the time. She wasn't even there. Hunter got up that morning and he was there alone, by himself, Allie in bed, and he was wanting to get out of that house and leave. Now, as to my knowledge, that even when Hunter got dropped off, nobody was there except Allie and Bear and Hunter waiting on his girlfriend's mother to come. And Allie with her daughter getting ready to go to a cheerleading ball game over at a different at her daughter's school. So, you know, True still wasn't in the picture. So if you're not there, you can't answer no questions, right? Um, it's just how it is. Can't talk about things that you don't know a damn thing about. If you wasn't there, you have no idea, right? You have no idea. So it is what it is. But Hunter was there, and you know, to see Hunter, I have, I have not just, I have not just started observing Hunter. I've been observing Hunter from day one, and his actions and his Facebook, right? I have been keeping an eye on what kind of kid is this? What kind of child what's this child's true person? Who is this kid really? Right? A wise parent knows their children. A wise parent knows their children. A lot of people don't take time to get to know their kids. They think their kid is this and they think their kid is that. But do they really know their kid? Hell no. That's why people get shocked all the time. They get shocked all the time to find that their kid isn't who they thought their kid was. Well, I don't like, I ain't going to have a thought. I'm going to take time to know what I'm raising under my roof. I have that need to know. Because that is what you're sending out there into society one day. One day you're turning that loose out there on society. And you got to hope that, that you're not turning something loose that can cost a lot of innocent people bad. Just saying. But I have observed Hunter periodically over the last 2.5 years. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm just saying that this kid is not who you think he is. This Hunter is a condescending person. Hunter is a secret keeper. Hunter is not a good person. So, hate me for telling the truth. But I call it like I see it. Would I let Hunter anywhere near my home, around my children? Hell no. No. Absolutely not. I wouldn't let none of them kids around my children. I would not let True, I wouldn't let True hang out with my kids for 5 seconds. Hell no. Nor Hunter. No. And I wouldn't let him hang with the younger one, because the 2 older ones would be a subject to my kids. And no, that ain't happening either. Hell no. I like to keep my children's environment, safe, secure. and with people who, have everyday common sense. I want to keep my kids' environment with people who are looking to go somewhere in life, not the ones that ain't. Not the ones that ain't. Just saying. But, last night I was just trying to give you guys an insight, a real insight on Hunter. Hunter was my focus. I was not focusing on Andrew. And then because I wasn't focused on Andrew, and I really didn't care last night about Andrew because that wasn't my point I was even trying to make, I had a lot of hate coming at me. I had people coming at me sideways. And I'm like, whoa, I'm calling out what this particular person who I'm focused on has done. Right? I wasn't calling out all the things Andrew had done. I was calling out all the things that Hunter has done to give you an insight on Hunter, on what you're dealing with when it comes to Hunter. That's what I was doing. But I still had a lot of people today hitting me up saying, PG, haven't you watched Andrew? Haven't you seen the things that he's, Andrew's putting out and Andrew's saying and this and this and this? Well, hell yeah. Of course I have. Of course. Right? Yes, I have. I keep up with everything out here for Summer's sake. Right? Sometimes I have to put toothpicks, keep my fucking eyes open. But I do it so I can keep up with everything on this case. Why? Because we love Summer. Because she needs to be found. Because someone has to diligently work to try to figure out what happened to this child. And that I do. That I do. But man, it's heartbreaking to see people coming at you, instead of trying to understand you and understand where you're going and your point of doing what you're doing. They just coming at you like, you're taken up for somebody else because that somebody else wasn't your focus. But tonight that somebody else is my focus. Why? Why? Because I think you guys need to know exactly, who and what Andrew is too. I don't know, I don't know why. I don't know why. Because he wasn't around September the 20th, September 15th, 2021. But I'm going to go over what Andrew is anyway. I'm going to go over what Andrew is anyway. To let you guys know and understand that I perfectly know and understand who and what the fuck Andrew is. How evil, how mean, how cruel Andrew is. I mean, man, that ain't been no secret. That has not been no secret. I know, something about the 20th. Like, different times since this case has started, I have said June 20th. It just comes out for some reason. I know it's the 15th. And that bothers me. That bothers me. Because I don't know. I don't know what that date has to do with anything. But I know it has to do with something that I've either heard or I really need to ponder and think about that. Because this is like this, This is probably like the third time I've done that. And I don't know what June the 20th, I don't know why that date hits me for no reason. Um, I really need to go back and check things around that particular date because something's irritating me. I mean, there could be an answer there. There could be an answer there. I don't know. I don't know. You know, when I do stuff like that, it bothers me because I know usually there's something to do with that date. There's obviously some information upon that particular date that, needs to be looked at. So I don't know. I'm going to check it out though because, like I said, this is like the second, third time I've done it. And and that bothers me. It's like it just slips out for no reason. Um, yeah, that's weird. That's weird. It must hold an answer. It must hold an answer. You know, yeah, I'm just a fucking freak like that. Okay, I'm just a freak like that. Usually I'm doing something like that. If I check, there was some kind of significance to it. Um, no fault of my own. I'm just weirdo. That I don't know. You know, I know a lot of things, and I don't know how I know, but I do. It's weird. And unless you got that problem, you don't understand it. I am a freak. I'm a mother freaking freak, man. I'm fucking crazy. I'm a freak. I've embraced that shit. I embrace that shit. I don't care. I only gonna live once. Only gonna live once. I rather live it. Rather live it that way. At least I have fun. Um, but yeah, what I'm saying is, you know, what I'm saying is, I was trying to give you guys a bird's eye view of this hunter who who plays victim and is damn good at it when he's not a victim at all. He's not a victim at all, you guys. That is one sinister little kid. I hate to say it, but he's a sinister ass kid. Okay, sorry about that. Um, Here's what I got to say about Andrew. Andrew, you've been telling people that your wife, okay? Andrew said, oh, my wife got a loan on her taxes. They fronted her money on her tax return because she's been filing for 4 or 5 years now with the same place, and they front her money on her taxes. And when she gets the taxes, they'll take their money back. I guess plus more. All right. Um, I checked into that, Andrew. I looked into that. I take my time. I do my homework. I do my homework. For one, you cannot even file taxes till until the 29th of, and I checked New York City. just to make sure it's an overall. I know federal it is, but I don't know about weird New York City. Sometimes some places will be, different. So I wanted to make sure. I just wanted to, do New York City, where Andrew is. And, okay, it's the 29th, 2024. You can file taxes. You have to have your W-2s and everything from, sent to you by then in order to do so, right? And even if a place was to give you a loan, for one, they can't really give you a loan on something that they ain't sure you're going to be getting. Most places won't. I mean, once you file and they know you're going to get it, they might loan you money on it. They might loan you money on it. I don't know about that, oh, you file with us, we're going to take the risk that it's going to be the same this year. I don't know. What I'm saying is, usually they want to make sure that what they're giving you is secure, and is secure by you already filing. Okay, now if by chance someone was going to give you money against your taxes, it takes around 21 days for you to get that anyway. So I don't see how that would have worked. I'm not saying it couldn't. I don't know. But what I am saying is, from the research I've done, it's called bullshit. It's called bullshit. So I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. But if she did indeed, if a place did, advance her on her tax return, if somewhere she did get somewhere to advance her on her tax return, there will be a paper trail. She would have gotten a receipt. Now, Andrew, all you have to do is blur out your personal information and just show how much she got advanced from her on her taxes. 1,000, 1,500, 2,500, whatever. $5,000, I don't know. But show it. And then show the receipts upon, the computers and stuff. Okay, it was reconditioned, so it only cost this much, or it was brand new, but it was on sale. What I'm saying is, show the receipts. Show the receipts to what you're saying. If you're not lying, show the receipts, right? I say show the receipts, baby. Then people will, then people can't call you a liar. Now, here we go. He's showing money. He says this money has been returned to these people, right? I know. Right here it says refunding, right? It was refunding. The other one was not refunded. $100 was not refunded. $200 was not refunded. Another 200. Okay, 200 was refunded. 200 was refunded. 100 wasn't, 200 wasn't. That's $300 right there. Was not refunded. The 20 wasn't refunded. 15 wasn't refunded. The 5 and 5 was not refunded, Andrew. It was not. You blocked out this stuff. You know, then he says, leave me be. Today, don't expect any lies from me unless it's Ericon. So he's saying, you know, he opposed this Ericon guy. That this Ericon obviously runs his channel, not him. Not him. So my 200 wasn't. I'm sorry about that, Miss Cult. You know, I'm sorry that you know, I'm sorry that anyone would take any of you to the cleaners like that. You know, I can't believe that any human could be so evil as to take a bunch of people to the cleaners, you know, and missing children's cases. Unbelievable. I mean, this channel here has a policy. This channel has a policy. And that policy is absolutely, I do not put up cash apps for no one, unless it is under special circumstances. And that means I look into it. I got to know that the person is a good person, seriously needing the help. I will even reach out. To, if I don't know them that well, I will reach out to other creators to find out the information I need upon that person, to find out if they are a con or not a con, if you know, we should gather to do something or not gather to do something. I make sure 150% before I asked anyone here to support anyone in need. I'm not saying I will not, absolutely not do it, because that's not true. If somebody truly, honestly needed the help, then yes, you know, if it is legible and on the level, absolutely we will help. You know, at least try. But I have to know that, you know, I'm not going to ask my people. What I'm saying is, I will not ask my people I don't ask my people for nothing here. I say, you know, God will take care of this channel. If, you know, if someone, God puts it upon people to help. If God puts it upon someone to help this channel continue running, I thank God for that. I do. I thank God for that. But I do not and will not ever ask or push people to give nothing. Because I know that a lot, when you push people or sing them a sad song, that's scamming. That is called scamming. And I will not scam. Absolutely hell to the no. When you sing a sad song, what you're doing is you're pulling on the heartstrings of good people, beautiful human beings. You're pulling on the heartstrings of beautiful human beings out here who might need that money, that might need it, and you pulled on their heartstrings and took it away. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That is not righteous. That's not righteous. Nothing righteous about it. And this channel refuses to do anything like that. I'm going to tell you something, folks. The donation box is in the back. The donation box is in the back. If you feel compelled to help this channel, if the Lord puts it on you to maybe help this channel to keep moving forward, the donation box in the back. I appreciate everything and anything the channel does get to keep moving forward. God bless. Much love to all who help. But I'm going to tell you what, there ain't no passing a plate in here. We don't pass a plate. There will be no plate coming by you. You will not be put on a spot to do anything. I don't put people on the spot. I let God put it upon them. And I thank God for all he does to keep Summer's channel going. That's how this channel operates. At the end of each month, if they ain't enough come in to, to keep her channel completely moving forward, PG digs into my pocket and I put in what needs to make sure what's needed to make sure it keeps going. That's what I do. That's what I do. And I can't think of any times that I didn't have to dig in my pockets, to be honest. But it's okay. It's okay. Because we're all here for these missing kids. We're all here for Summer Moon Utah Wells. And that baby is worth it. That baby's worth it. Right? Absolutely. She is absolutely worth it. But when it comes, hey Tracy, I appreciate that. God bless Super Sticker. Yes, 149. Amen, girl. Amen. The box in the back just got a $1.49 put in it. God bless. God bless. Let me see. Oh, Virginia girl. Gifted 5 Prayer Garden of America memberships. Hey girl, that is a gift that we'll keep giving. God bless. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Tracy. I really do. I appreciate you guys helping the channel. God bless. But yeah, to write out, tell people, this is my job. Right? No, this isn't a job. This is a labor of love. Or to tell people, I need to get to this state, or I need to get to that state, and you need to buy the gas and the food. No, I'm afraid not. If I need to get to a state, that's my damn problem. If I want to go to a state, that's my damn problem. I need to get there on my own. I've been in Tennessee more than once, regardless to what Day has to say. Oh, I've been to Tennessee. I know Tennessee very good. Actually, I know them fucking backwood hillbilly mountains that she lives in real damn good too. Right? Know those for years. So, Day don't know me as well as she thinks. I know a lot of places in this world. Right? I know a lot of places in this world. So I don't need someone telling me where I know and where I don't know. That kind of upsets me. that people would tell me where and where I don't know when they don't know me. Nurse Cindy, I appreciate that. God bless. A super sticker. God bless. I appreciate that. Amen. But yeah. I appreciate that. Love of Scorpio. That is so sweet. Nurse Cindy, much love. Amen. Absolutely, absolutely, Arctic. And thank you for all the supporters of Summer's channel. God bless you. Amen. I so agree. Amen. But yeah, I didn't ask people here. Hey, everybody, I need gas. I need hotel. No. No. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. You know, if I want to go somewhere, that's, you know, my responsibility to be able to afford to be able to go. If I can't afford to go, then I need to just stay my ass home. You don't make your vacations the responsibility of other people. You know what I'm saying? Now, people going to Tennessee, I'm not saying that's a vacation. Maybe they're going there. Maybe they're going there for information, going there for this. I know I did. I went there because I needed to see some things for myself, the certain places in Tennessee that I was going to. I just needed to see with my own eyes, observe certain places, to see if they was, you know, as bad as the Wells and people try to make them sound. It wasn't. It was bullshit. It was bullshit. And the only place I seen that was as shitty as everybody was saying was Ben Hill Road. Now it is creepy and shitty. But, you know, the other places were not. Absolutely not. And Tennessee's a beautiful place. It's now, you know, it might not have such beautiful humans like the Wells and stuff in it, but it is a beautiful place. Very, very beautiful. The sky, oh my God, the sky is amazing. It's beautiful. I can say that for it. So, you know, it's just a shame that summer was in a very beautiful place under a very beautiful sky. I'm sorry that she wasn't able to grow up underneath it. That baby deserved to grow up underneath that beautiful sky. She really did. Hey, Jody, I appreciate that for Summer's Army. Love you, PG. Hey, girl, I love all of you guys, too. I really do. And I love Summer with everything I got. Everything I've got. You guys know that. You know how much I care about that baby. I mean, I've really busted my ass out here, you know, on this case. And last night kind of was heartbreaking to me. It was heartbreaking that, you know, I felt that everybody, you know, I take my time to try to get to know everyone. I try to get to know who people are, you know. I like to know if they're kindred spirits, you know, if they're, what kind of people are. And I thought 2.5 years people would have known me. And I really broke my heart that, you know, people would judge me wrongly like that. I was like, wow, I would think they know They would know me better than to think I'm going to, you know, condone some evil fucking human being like Andrew Holt. Hell no. I'm going to tell you something about Andrew. Andrew came out here for one reason and one reason only. His initial reason for coming out here was at first when he came out here, he came out to protect his son. He came out here wanting to protect or acting like he wanted to protect Hunter, right? I want to protect my son. And then the next thing we know, the next thing we know, he was saying ugly things about this person or ugly things about, he's even come at PG. He even came at me, which I only found it to be funny, right? I found it to be funny. And a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't find Andrew to be funny. A lot of people take his threats seriously. Like, I got like Pam, for instance. Andrew threatened to, well, put it mildly, he said, something about hamburger. It's too graphic to say, but it all had to do with hamburger. And, so that hurt Pam's feelings really bad. She's dealt with a lot of trauma because of that, right? I talked to Pam. She, it traumatized her. And Andrew wouldn't apologize. He would not apologize. Matter of fact, last night I mentioned it to him. He said, he knew he was wrong to do it, but he was all upset, this and that. Well, you can't make excuses. You can't make, what I'm saying is, you can't make excuses. You can't be evil and then say, well, it was because of this or because, no. That's not an excuse, man. That's not an excuse. I have to control my temper, right? I got to be slow to anger. So I think other people should be too. I got to be careful. I can't just, I wouldn't want to. What I'm saying is I would not want to say things that hurt people. I don't want to say things that belittle people. I do not want to go at people horribly. I just don't want to. But some people, some people do. And then they want to make excuses for why they done it. No. You come at me sideways, I'm going to come at you. But, as long as you leave me alone, I leave you alone. That's what I'm trying to say. But Andrew was coming at a lot of people, Now, he just became Andrew on the YouTube streets, right? Screaming, hollering, like, people were like, wow, this is really crazy. But he was Andrew. And he's done a lot of things. And you guys have overlooked it. You guys have really, just overlooked it, moved on, one thing and another. But like I always say, if you If you let someone continue to be evil and be evil and be evil, they'll only get worse. It will not get better. Okay? It won't get better. Andrew has not gotten better. He got worse. I mean, okay, he talked about PG. Fine, talk about me. He talked about, Benny Keys. Okay, well, everybody talks about Benny. That wasn't a good example. That just wasn't a good example. He talked about Pam, okay? Okay, he talks about Pam. Big deal. Talk about Pam. He talks about, this person, that person, one person, another person. Okay, who cares? Who cares, Andrew, if you talk about all of these different people? We don't personally care. We don't. And we don't care, period, what he says. Does it make me lose any sleep? Fuck no. I'm sorry, but it don't. I don't care what people say about PG. You don't, what you say don't define PG. What Andrew Hall has to say does not define me. What any other hater has to say does not define me. I know who I am. It's not what people call you, it's what you answer to that counts. I don't even answer to that shit. So I sleep like a baby. I don't give a shit. I'm not, you ain't getting to stomp around in PG's head rent free. I don't give a fuck. I don't care enough to let you stomp around. I'm going to tell you, yeah, I'm a crazy ass bitch. And I'm not letting you stomp around in my head. I just ain't going to do it. I will stomp in yours, but you will not fucking stomp in mine if you come at me sideways. Trust me. I don't care. It's just who, I don't let anyone own my feelings, and no one should. No one, that's what I've been trying to tell Pam. She is letting Andrew, she is letting an evil human being own her feelings. She is letting an evil human being control how she feels. Well, only she can stop that. I have no control over that. Only she can stop that. He won't control how I feel. Fuck no. Right? No. But she's letting him control how she feels. And I'm sorry she does that. I'm sorry. And there's a lot of people that let other people control how they feel. You shouldn't, because it ain't worth it. Why in the hell am I going to get stressed out over, over some dumb fuck? I ain't doing that. That's insane. Andrew's just an evil person. He's just an evil ass human. You have to consider the source and move on. Right? Consider the source and move on. It's like, that's just who the fuck he is. It's like a dog barking. You don't pay no attention to it. Right? I don't. I'm like, I don't give a shit. But a lot of people do. And I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to tell you something. I do give a shit when he's talking bad about Summer. Yes. Now you got my attention. Now, Ericon, you piece of trash, you got my attention. Yeah, Andrew, you letting that man talk about Summer the way he did, it's got my attention. Right? No. I'm going to tell you something. Beep, beep, beep. They need to back it the hell fucking up. You're real sick when you talk about a 5-year-old missing little girl the way these people talked about Summer. It's disgusting. It's rude, disgusting, evil, and unforgivable. Just saying. Unfreaking forgivable. Because this little girl needs to be found, brought home, and justice served. This little girl needs every bit of support that any human can give her. And I'm going to tell you, talking about Summer the way they have is totally unfucking acceptable. Absolutely. You are the lowest life piece of crap in this world. to freaking talk and belittle a missing child, any missing child. You're a piece of shit in my book, in my eyes. You're fucking disgusting. Well, that's Andrew. Don't blame Ericon, Andrew, because if someone came up here on my panel and said something like that son of a bitch did, they get a steel-toe boot in the ass so fast, then they would be blocked, and then they wouldn't ever get out of PG hell, and they wouldn't ever be welcomed upon this channel again in their fucking life. Period. Ain't happening. No way in hell. Right? You are responsible for your channel and what you allow to go on that channel. It just is what it is. And not only that, but you're also responsible when it comes to who you allow to talk you into doing what. You have, before you ask your people to do anything, you need to know the person is 150% legit in needing that help. You got to understand the person you're asking for is 150% truthful, transparent. And if you cannot verify that, then you don't need to be asking your chat to help them. But you did. You knew your son. You knew your son. You know your son since he's been born. You know what kind of human your son is. But you still allowed your son to come on your panel with you, and the two of you scammed a ton of people. You guys conned a ton of people out here in the YouTube community for self-gain. Not just you, Andrew, but your son Hunter along with you. You two was a duo in what you done. One just as guilty as the other in this bullshit scheme that you all just pulled. Y'all knew Allie was not on live. You knew because you said, I'm not going to say, I'm not going to say. Well, you didn't say because you knew you didn't want to lie. When you were saying, I'm not going to say, I'm not going to say, you didn't want to lie. Because you, at that time, you had some sense. At that time, dude, you was thinking right. You were thinking right. Because at that time, you were thinking, I shouldn't do this. This is a lie. I don't think I should do this. You were right. You shouldn't have. You were right. But the sight of seeing that you might be able to get a bunch of money, a money grab, you lost the sight, the good sense you had. You lost it and turned to the evil side. You turned to the evil side, man. You let the money grab get you. You let it get you. You know, your ass got all sticky like a ball of tape with pure evilness. You got all sticky with evilness and went for it. Yeah, that's what happened. His ass got, you know, Hunter came at him sticky-fingered. Right? Hunter came at him sticky-fingered. But Andrew got sticky fingered as well. And between the two of them, they con people. Now I'm going to tell you something right here. Put me in a live right now. Not right now. I have to deal with your sisters. How long? Calm down. Okay? Going on a live, flipping on him won't help. Nah. We gotta watch it. And we'll break it down. Let me see. Can't. He took it down. I'm saying post it up on YouTube, going live with my son. Then they can ask questions. They can ask questions about Summer. Now, he said, too, I give them support. What he meant to say, so they can give him support. What he was Hunter said to give them support. That wasn't what he meant to say. He meant to say so to give me support. So they'll give me support. Hunter was looking for support. I'll talk about Summer to get them to support us, to support me, right? In order to get them to support. The bullshit, scam that they was pulling on a bunch of people. And right here, I need to breathe when I'm 18. If you want, okay, much love. Hey, can you do another live? Because we got kicked out and need money for hotel. This is Hunter. Saying we're out in the cold, this and that, one thing and another. And then Hunter wanted to throw his whole dad under the bus and play victim. No, Hunter and Andrew both, as you seen right here in these texts, both of them work together for self-gain in order to take all of these people for what they took them for. The money was not given back, right? The money was not given back at all. Actually, I researched into it. Hunter's Cash App got shut down. Money was coming in so fast that, when that kind of money starts rolling into a Cash App, it'll get held up. It gets frozen until they understand it's not a scam, that people ain't getting scammed. In this case, they were. But usually they'll shut it down like that. They'll freeze it to make sure that it's legit. Well, they don't do that until you get at least $2,000 to $2,500. Usually around $2,500. They shut it. They freeze it up like that to check it out, where the money's coming from. So Hunter got, what I'm saying is, Hunter got at least $2,500 because his Cash App got frozen up. So he got, and then he got it on frozen. So Hunter got over $2,500. You all, I don't know if you know that or not, but he got over $2,500 from out here in one day. 2,500 bucks in one day. That's how fast the cash was rolling into Hunter. So, with that being said, and I'm not sure how much Andrew got. I don't know how much Andrew got because, I wouldn't have knew about Hunter. But his got froze up. And that allowed me to understand. That allowed me to understand that he had gotten over $2,500, because they don't even freeze it up until then. And you know, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. So, you know, you had a daddy and son duo. Both of them fucking con artists. Both of them, you know, wanting to play the victim. Both of them, one just as bad as the other. One just as bad as the other, right? Right here. Right here, folks. There you go. There you go. Daddy and son duo. Right? The Dustbusters. There you are. Fucking Dustbusters. Daddy and son duo. There you go. They were out there. They was out there, you know, with the vacuum cleaners on, sucking it all up, right? They was sucking it all the fuck up. There you go. Let me get those computers. I need some too. I need some too. Listen, Daddy, I'll cry. I'll cry. Daddy doesn't care. He won't take me to the fair. He won't change my underwear. Hug me when I'm scared. Right? I'll sing that song, Daddy. And I'll sing, yeah, I'm a piece of shit and my son needs to help so I can get some help too. Yeah. Right? That's it. That's it, y'all. Right there. Take a look at it. Yeah, they ain't no Ghostbusters. Those motherfuckers are Dustbusters. Right? Absolutely. Come on, Daddy. Come on, Daddy. Listen, I got a job for you. I got a job for you to do today, Daddy. I got one for you too, son. Let's go collect some dust. Let's go collect some dust. Or how you doing, Hunter? I'm doing good in here. I'm doing good. See, I'm collecting the dust too, Daddy. Right? We got our dusters. Oh boy, dust collected. Right? There you go, y'all. Right? I'm telling you, man. Motherfucking people evil. They evil. I haven't ever seen such evil motherfuckers in my life. Right? A whole damn group of them. It's like all of them be evil. All of them. Right? Freaking Grandis, Candace, Granny, fucking even old Granny Panties. Evil. Jody Sue, Andy, that evil. Fred Hill, them, evil. Right? These people are evil. Fucking evil. The Light family, evil. Right? It's like, you know, I hate to say it. I hate to say this. You know, with Allie being, you know, in the positions he's in right now, and God knows I'm praying for her. But I'm going to tell you something. Those motherfucking people in there, evil. Evil. I'm sorry. This motherfucking evil. Right? Just evil. What can I say? What can you do? What can you do? Nothing. Nothing. I ain't ever seen no shit like it. You know? Usually there's, you know, usually there's 1, 2, 1, 2, maybe 3. You know, maybe this family or that family's evil, but for the most part, they're good people. Oh, hell no. Not in this case. Not in this case. It's like everybody you find, evil. Just fucking evil. You know? The whole fucking basket of apples is rotten. They ain't a rotten apple in there, son. I'm trying to find a good one. Right? All of them's rotten. All of them are rotten. I'm yet to find a good apple. The only good apple in this case was Summer and her brothers. Summer and her brothers. Right? That's it. In this whole case, them children who said, can we talk to the judge and tell him we don't want to go back. Don't ever send us back, please. We don't want to. That's the only good. That's the only good. The only good in this case is the little 5-year-old girl, Summer Moon Utah Wells, who we are trying to get the information to help, to find, to bring home, and to get justice for. And the 3 brothers who are somewhere right now hoping and praying for closure in all of this, hoping and praying to know at some point what happened to their sister, and to know they weren't at no fault in what happened. That's the only good. And that is what we are all working for. That's what we are bonded together working for, is them. I'm going to tell you, I don't have a damn thing for Andrew Halt. And I don't have a damn thing for his son Hunter either. I wouldn't help either one of them. I tell you what I will do for them. I will tell them what J-O-B spells. Job. You need to fucking get one. And take care of your own ass the way everybody else in the world takes care of theirs. People worked hard to get that money that those people slid them out of. They worked hard. They worked hard to get that money, bank that money, and then get scammed out of it. It's wrong. It's fucking wrong for people to do this. I wish creators would stop asking. I wish creators would stop asking people to help these people that can help themselves. To help these people who need to help themselves. And I wish that the people out here in this community, the voices for the voiceless, I wish you guys would stop allowing these people to ask you to support people like this. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. You know, I understand everyone supporting. I understand everyone helping and supporting the channels out here. And you know, and the creators, I'm sure, I know I am, and I'm sure all the creators are very, very thankful for all the help they get in keeping their channel running. That's why they're here. That's why they're here. But other than that, no one out here should be donating nothing. Nothing extra. Unless it is bona fide. Totally, and I mean utterly bona fide that it is honestly needed. What I'm saying is, if they find a missing child and that missing child needs to be put to rest, that is a bona fide reason to take up donations to help this child be laid to rest, to help this child get a headstone, to help this child. Absolutely. Right? There is bona fide reasons. But unless it's bona fide, what I'm saying is, Andrew Hawk can make his own money if he wants to get to Tennessee. Hunter should have been working all alone, making his own money to take care of his own self. He ain't doing nothing else but getting into trouble. Let that boy get a damn job. Don't hand him nothing. Let him learn that you gotta make your own. Because when you make your own, you respect it. When you make your own, there is a sense of pride that goes with it. Right? There is something beautiful about making your own. There's something beautiful about not having to ask everybody else to put food on your table, roof over your head, or clothes on your back. You need to do that yourself. You need to figure out how to get that done yourself. That's part of being an adult. There's not going to always be someone there to hand shit to you. So you're not helping people like this. You're hurting them. You're delaying them from taking care of their own self. They need to learn now. They need to learn now. I mean, quit letting people try to lay around on you. You're not their daddy, their mommy. You are not their keeper. You need to keep yourself. You need to keep yourself, and they need to learn to keep theirs. What I'm saying is, here's what I got to say. That was a criminal act. What they did was a criminal act without a weapon. Just saying. Just saying. It should be illegal as hell to do what they done. It should be illegal as hell to do what they have done. I'm just saying. If somebody really bona fidely needs help, right? It's bona fide. They need help. Okay. You can call a store. You can call a store and you can order up groceries, pay for it, and that person can pick them up. Right? You can call a restaurant, order a pizza, and have it sent to that person. Right? You can find other ways of doing things besides Cash App. If someone needs help, if someone needs help being put to rest or something, the money can go directly to the funeral home. There is no reason anyone should ever be donating to Cash Apps at all. Period. Under no circumstances. YouTube has super stickers and super chats. Super stickers and super chats. That's what should be being used. That is what should be being used. Because that's the rightful way to do it. That is the rightful way to do it. It gives YouTube their share, which they are entitled to, and it gives the creator their share that they are entitled to. And it helps keep the channel going forward. Anything else should not be done. Anything else in my book is sinfulness. Is sinfulness. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And, you know, if people were doing it the way I just told you, well, a whole lot of people wouldn't have been took to the cleaners this past weekend. Over the past few days. They wouldn't have been took. You know, they wouldn't have got their heartstrings pulled on and their bank accounts drained if they were doing it the way I'm telling them to do it. If you want to donate to the creators who are putting forth all the effort out here to do all the research and do all, you know, put everything together to bring all the news and everything to you guys, beautiful. God bless. God bless. You cast it upon the water, and I promise a few days it'll come back, because you're doing righteousness. You're doing good for these children. You're doing good for these missing kids who need these channels to be here for them. You're helping to keep these channels going for these missing children. But anything beyond that should not be done. Anything beyond that should not be done. And you should not ever donate to anyone's Cash App. No one's. They shouldn't even ask you. They shouldn't even ask you. Somebody needs food? Okay, call the grocery store. Someone needs to be help with funeral expenses, or call the funeral home. Right? Call the funeral home. Somebody needs medicine? Okay, give us the number. We'll call the pharmacy. But we ain't going to be took to the fucking cleaners. This shit has to stop. This has got to stop. Just saying. And I'm going to tell you something. The mother freaking suspects out here, the suspects out here in a criminal case should get no fucking support at all. They should get no support at all. You know who you need to be saving that money for? It's the victim. It's the victim. You need to be saving that money for the victim. Do you realize how much that would have done for Summer if she was found and needed to be, God forbid, but needs to be laid to rest? Do you know how much that would have helped her? Save it for her, you guys, please. Save it for her. Quit giving it to people like Dawn's and Candace's and Hunter's and Hunter's daddy. It's got to stop. Let them motherfuckers get their own. Let them get their fucking, they got their fucking own before we were here, and they'll get their fucking own when we're gone. And they'll get it while we're here too. If it's me. We need to stop. I didn't come out here asking for anybody to put up anything, because I was sitting my ass back watching. I was setting my ass back to see. I was setting my ass back figuring that, oh my God, this ain't going to go good. I don't think this should be done. And I was right. PG was right. But you know, I didn't want to put up with all the hell and the havoc of people saying, oh, you just don't want to do nothing. You're just mean. No, I'm not. I'm smart. That's what I am. I done messed with too many fucking humans like Andrew Holtz. H's. Right? I done messed with Trues and Hunters and I done messed with pure fucking evil garbage like that. I was born into hell. So let me tell you, I know about these kind of people. And I know that, I know that there's no fucking good can come out of supporting them kind of people. None. You are casting your pearls before swines. Stop it. The Bible even warns you not to do it. It warns you. Help those who really need it. Help those who really need it. The widows that can't get their medicines. The fatherless that are way too young to take care of oneself. Not old enough to get a job, work a job, and make their own. Hunter's been old enough to work a job and make his own for a while now. Actually, almost 4 years. You could start working at 15, 16, 17, 18. The boy's going on 18, damn near 4 years. He's been able to take care of himself. Work a job to buy his own clothes, buy his own damn thing. He has nobody to take care of but him. But him. He needs to learn to do that. He ain't got a wife. He ain't got a family. And you know, I give him this. Right? Because I'm a nice person. Here's what I'll give Hunter. I'll give him a little bit of insight. Listen, if you can't take care of your own ass, you're not able to take care of anyone else's. So you really need to take care of your own ass. Learn how to take care of you before you go getting a family, before you go getting a kid, before you go putting other people's lives in the shitty ass situation yours is in. You need to get out of it and learn to take care of you. Because all you could do right now is mess up someone else's life. The only thing you could do right now is make someone else be homeless on the street. Make someone else need a hotel room. You ain't got a roof over your own fucking head. So why are you out there trying to mess up and drag someone else into that atmosphere? Right? Kind of fucking selfish if you ask me. You got no business trying to take on anything else if you can't take care of yourself first. You need to get a roof over your head, clothes on your back, food in your mouth. And once you learn how to do that, maybe you can get a good enough job to freaking be doing it for others, like your children, a wife, and so forth and so on. Right? But first you need to learn to take care of you. I'm just saying. And don't be going around asking people. Don't go around asking people to give you what they have worked for. Why the hell should someone give you their hard-earned money? What they worked to get in this life. Why should they give that to you when your ass could be working and doing exactly what they done to get theirs? You could get your own. I'm going to tell you something. You are not entitled to shit. Nobody's entitled to what someone else sweated to get. Right? These people today, there's a lot of people today that feel like they're entitled. They're entitled to free stuff. They're entitled to a free living. They're entitled. You know, no, you ain't entitled to shit. No. You know, my parents had me too. But it wasn't, you know, after they had me and supposed to raise me to 18. And then I'm supposed to raise my fucking self. Right? I'm supposed to raise my damn self. Just because they had me doesn't mean they had to take care of me until I'm freaking out of this world. Right? It wasn't their job to take care of me for eternity. No. What kind of fucking screwed up thinking is that? Their job was to raise me to take care of myself. And that's what I did. But people, you know, today, oh, you had me, so, you know, you had me, so you need to keep me till I'm fucking 90. I don't think so. Oh, you can't die. What the hell are you trying to do? Get up, Mom. Where you think you're going? Unto heaven? No, I don't think so. You can't. How you going to go to heaven? I need you to take care of me. What are you doing, boy? What the hell are you doing with that shovel? I'm digging my mom up. I'm digging my mom up. Ain't able to take care of myself. She got to come back. What? I can't believe that bitch left me. Right? Can't believe it. I'm telling y'all, my parents were ruthless. My parents were ruthless. They freaking died so they didn't have to take care of me no more. Give me some money. Help me. Come on. I'm hungry. I need some clothes. I'm blaming them. That is freaking disgusting. That is disgusting. But that is people's mind frames today. That is their mind frames today. They so fucking lazy. They're so lazy they wouldn't strike a damn lick at a snake. Right? That's how damn lazy they are. It's horrible. I mean, Andrew and Hunter, I'm telling you, in the old days, you would have found them on the fucking porch with the hound dog. And you wouldn't have been able to tell which one was the laziest. Them or the fucking hound dog. Right? That's the truth. That's the fucking truth. Sweet D, why don't you go piss up a fucking rope? You just got a steel-toe boot in the ass by this motherfucker right here that you obviously can't stand. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on, bitch. There you go. Stick that up your fucking crawl and spin on it. Right? Go get somebody to knock the dust off your fucking nasty ass. Then you won't have such an attitude. Piece of shit. Fuck you. Obviously, bitch, you don't like to hear the truth. It probably hurts your fucking sinister, evil fucking demon ears. Right? Go bark up a fucking tree. You damn hound dog. Floppy-eared motherfucker. I know you fucking ugly as sin. The way you talk. You gotta hate that face. And you wouldn't hate it if it wasn't ugly as fuck. The hell out of here. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? Fucking bitch. I ain't putting up with nobody's shit. Kiss my fucking ass. Right? And that would be their fucking pleasure, not mine. You know, people don't like you calling out the truth. They don't like it. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Like I said, I'm a new kind of Christian, right? I'm a new kind. One that ain't going to put up with people's fucking shit. I tell the truth. I seek the truth. I find the truth and I tell the truth. Hey, I'm doing the best I can, but I ain't taking nobody's shit. Hell no. I don't have to. You want to know why I don't? Because I don't fucking have to. Ha ha ha. There you go, you evil motherfuckers. Table turned, didn't it? Table turned on your ass. You do evil shit. Why? Because you can? Well, motherfucker. Huh. There you go. No, you can't. Not here. You can't and you won't. You can't and you won't. There you go. I shut your motherfucking asses down. Why? Because I can. Because I can. And I will. Fuck you. Oh, you're not a Christian? Oh, yeah, I beg the difference. I am. Just one that ain't going to take your fucking shit. I'm not going to get in no corner and say, oh, well, I can't say nothing because I'm a Christian. I got to put up with that evil son of a bitch. No, I'll step on your fucking head like a snake. Because that's what the fuck you are. I'll trample your fucking evilness under my feet. That's what I'll do. Screw your evil ass. Last time I looked, I ain't supposed to put up with you anyway. I ain't supposed to be putting up with your shit anyway. Right? You better hope I make it to heaven. Because I end up in hell, you really going to get a steel-toe boot then, bitch. That's going to be for real. Absolutely. Absolutely not today, Satan. Not today. Bullshit. That's bullshit. Anyway, right there. You know, I always bring receipts. I love receipts. Right? Man, I love them damn receipts. They beautiful. They beautiful right here. I got receipts. Andrew Halt. Right here, November the 24th or 21st, 2023. November the 21st, 2023. You should tell your boy he needs to fucking go back to school. Maybe like kindergarten, the way he's writing, right? He's trying to write like a thug and he only looks fucking stupid. You just look stupid when you write like this, right? Uneducated as fuck. Uneducated as fuck. This don't make you look hard. This makes you look like a dumbass. Just saying. Catching the bag, never linking or faking brush. I am taking my McQueen. What the fuck? Huh? What, you know what this really says? Have my hand in mommy's bag. Not faking, bruh. I'm taking the shit so I can, you know, feel wanted around my girlfriend. If I ain't got no money to get her hair fixed or nails done, order a pizza for her and mommy to eat, I probably might not be welcomed. So I'm willing to freaking stick my hand in my mommy's pocketbook. According to Andrew, allegedly, Hunter sticks his hand in mommy's fucking pocketbook, takes her money so he can go and keep up somebody else. He can go and help a girl and her mother who didn't have him, didn't change his diapers, didn't wipe his ass, didn't bath him, didn't dress him, didn't feed him, didn't raise him. Oh, but you'll take from the one that did for the ones that didn't. Make that fucking make sense. Make that fucking make sense to me. Who fucks over the person who raised them, did everything for them, for fucking people that didn't? Make that make sense to me. What kind of fucking mentality level do you have? What kind of mentality level do you have to fuck over your own for somebody else's that don't give a damn? Tell me. Tell me. These people today would make the dead turn over in their graves. I'm going to tell you something. You got one mom. You got one mother who worked her ass off to raise you. One mother who did for you when no fucking body else would, and still would if she could. And you have the audacity to take from her, to give to people that don't really give a fuck about you, and you will find that out in the future. Man, you gotta live with that shit. You gotta live with that shit, not me. I tell you what, man, I wouldn't fuck my own over. I wouldn't fuck my own over. Let me tell you that right now. And I ain't gonna let anybody else fuck my own over either. You got me bent. Hell no. A cold day in hell. A cold day in hell. That I would freaking mess my own family over for anything on this earth. Hell no. I'm gonna tell you what. Right now. That motherfucker ain't been born and his daddy is already online. That's the chances there is for me to do something like that. I can't help my family. I sure the hell ain't gonna hurt them. But I try to help them all I can. As all families should do. Your family comes first because they're the ones that was always there for you and will always fucking be there for you. When you find out that what you think your friends or your girlfriends or your boy, that ain't going to be. Trust and believe that. I'm going to tell you, you can get married, but your mother, your mommy and daddy, a true mom and dad, let me tell you something about a true mom and dad. They're going to be there. They're going to be there forever. Your mom, you'll be able to talk to your parents when you can't talk to your spouse. I'm going to tell you something, man. The parent's safety net is something you'll find out. You'll find out how much you needed it when it's gone. You find out. I tell you that right now. Absolutely. Man, you say something about my mama, I'd be on your ass with both feet. I'd be on your fucking ass with both feet. Say whatever the fuck you please about me, but you better keep my mama out your lips. That's what you better do. I tell you that right now. Man, you don't do, you give to your mama. You don't take shit, you give. You don't ever hurt. That is one woman you don't ever hurt in your life. Ever. For no reason. That is the woman who prays for you every day. Trust and believe that. That is the very person who makes you want to be a better person on this earth so you could see her again. I mean, I'm going to tell you something. Everybody knows if you got a true mama, true daddy, a true mommy and daddy, you know they went to heaven. You know they're waiting. You know it. No doubt in your mind. Grandma and grandpa, mommy and daddy, you know they went to heaven. That's what makes you a better person on this earth. Because you look forward to being with them again. You know that you're stuck here till the Lord calls. But you can't wait to be in their arms again. And you pray like hell that they still watching over you. But November the 21st, He got all the money in his hands. Was that mommy's rent money? I don't know. Was Andrew telling the truth about Hunter stealing mommy's rent money? I don't know. I don't know. But I heard that someone told Allie to turn him into the police. And she wouldn't. She didn't. Because that's her son. She loved him way more. If he really did this, that woman loved him way more than he fucking ever loved her. And that's a shame. That's a shame. Matter of fact, I'm sick of looking at it. I'm sick of looking at it. But I will let you look at this. Right there. On temper. Bad. My mama say, I'm worse than my daddy. Yeah. January the 2nd. January the 2nd, right before she ends up in the hospital. She told him, you're worse than your dad. You're fucking worse than your dad. I don't think I would want those to be the last words that my mama said to me. I really don't. Especially if Andrew fucking Holt was my dad. I'd be like, Mom, I thought you fucking loved me, man. How you say that shit to me? Right? How you gonna say that to me? I mean, that's freaking fighting words, right? To be like Andrew Holt? Oh my God, that ain't a compliment. That is not a fucking compliment, Hunter. That wasn't a compliment, dude. That was, you need to straighten your fucking ass up. I don't like who you're becoming. Right? I don't know. I don't know, you guys. You know, I'm sorry. I am sorry so many people got took to the cleaners. I'm sorry that these people are so fucking evil. I'm sorry that there's a 5-year-old missing child in all of this, that they are using, that they all are using for self-gain, to steal, to get money, through. These are some sinister son of a bitches. And, and all I can suggest is people quit. Just stop loading down cash apps. Stop it. If you want to support creators and their channels that do this for missing children, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. But do it the right way. Do it through super stickers, the super chat super stickers. Do it righteously. Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. Render unto God what is God's. Do everything righteously and everything will go good. Everything will go good for you if you're doing it righteously. Just saying. That's what I'm saying. Out here is a mess. Out here is a mess. And it's a mess. And there's just too many people, too many people. You got to be careful, man. Because people out here, they're not, everybody's not good. Everybody's not good. You've got to, You've got to observe these people, understand these people, and know them. You've got to take time to really study. Are they doing it for the right reason or for the wrong reasons? Are they doing it for the right reason or the wrong reason? Are they doing it because they truly love these missing kids? They want these kids found. They want to do everything they can to help. They want to be a voice for the voiceless. Or are they just here for what they can get? Weed out the bad, keep the good, because that's in your power. That is in your power. The chat holds all the power to make or break the ones that ain't here for the right reasons, or the ones that are. You can make the ones that are here for all the right reasons better by supporting them, and you can weed out the ones who are not here for the right reasons by not supporting them. It's up to you. You know, I support all righteousness. I don't support evil. When I know someone ain't out here for the right reasons, I don't go around their channel. I don't watch them. I don't give a fuck about them. If they're here for the right reason, I feel that they're here for the same reason all of us are here, to be a voice for the voiceless, that they see it not as a job, but a labor of love, then I support them. I support them. I'm there for them. I'm holding hands with them. You know, like Justin, I truly believe he does it because he cares. I believe Smiley does it because she cares. I even believe that Ziggy does it because she cares. These are people fighting for missing kids. Missing kids are their topic. It is their topic. And their goal is to help them. And I respect that. I respect that. I really do. But there is other creators that I feel are just there for what they can get. And I don't support that. I don't. And I won't. A77, good night, sweetie. God bless. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just saying, I'm just saying. No one can take someone. No one can take someone if you don't allow it. You can't allow it. I mean, I know, man, I'm going to tell you, Hunter and his dad really did pull the wool over a lot of people. I mean, even I had to set back. Even I had to set back saying, is this shit real or not? I mean, I didn't know. I didn't know. So I don't blame anybody out here that got, nobody seen that coming. Nobody seen that one coming. That's true. But, I have to know the truth. I have to know the truth before, I want to know, was it true that Allie really wasn't with us anymore? That's what I was waiting on. That's why I didn't ask no one to help, because I was trying to search in to if that's true, that she wasn't with us anymore. And then if I found out she wasn't, I wasn't going to ask for anyone to do anything because I researched that, through Walmart, she had 50,000 life insurance at least, or maybe more. Um, and other things, other things that would help pay as well. And I just felt that, even in laying her to rest, she wasn't going to need help. They had plenty. So, I wasn't looking to to ask anyone for nothing. Um Hey Jody, I appreciate that. God bless. God bless. I appreciate that, girl. And CJ, I appreciate your support for Summer's channel. Amen. God bless. And Grizzle, I appreciate that. Support your best channels. Amen. Absolutely. And Love a Scorpio. God bless. I appreciate it. I really do. I let some of them get by me because I was busy, but I always try to go back. I try to make sure I thank each and every one of you, and I truly do. God knows my heart. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Absolutely. Allison was not working at Walmart anymore. Um, where was she working? Where was she working? Last time I was talking to Allie, which wasn't too long ago, um, she said she's still working at Walmart. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody said she has a at-home job, but even if she was working from home, whoever employed her, a company's always, every company, every company has some type of insurance for employees. They all do. She was supposedly working some computer job from home, they say. I don't know about that. Walmart let her go, I heard. Um, Computer at home. Maybe she was. I don't know. Right, she probably had to work at home because every time she left, something came up. So yeah, that might be true. Beautiful sunflower, that might be true. Girl, that was a good one. That's yeah, that could be true. Yes, she was. The children said it. I don't trust her children. I don't trust her children. To be honest with you, Allison stopped working for Walmart 2 months ago. Um, Did she stop working, or is that about the time she got sick? Could she had just been off on leave? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. She was her own boss. There's no benefits. Oh, I don't know what they're going to do then. I don't know what they're going to do, but I do know they tried to hide the fact that Toaster Oven found a church or a funeral place um, right there in Tennessee, close by, who said that they would not only hold a free service for Allison if she don't make it, but they would also. I don't agree with cremation. That's just my personal My personal belief. I mean, if other people do, hey, that, that's okay. That's okay. But I don't. I just want to put it out there. I do not believe in it. But if other people do, hey, that's cool. No problem. Um, but they said that, they would do that for free too, as well. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Um, well, here's the thing. If Allison passes away and she goes to a funeral home, right? She'll first go to a corner and then end up at the funeral place. Um, okay, when she gets to the funeral home, they will ask about insurance and everything. If she has any or she don't. Now, if the family says she doesn't and she did, that's called fraud, and they will be put in prison for that. If people find out later she was working for Walmart or something and did have insurance, that would be fraud, and whoever was responsible, whoever was in charge of everything will go to jail. Um, because that is fraud. But you know, the funeral home will ask that, and they will have to fill out paperwork. If they lie on that paperwork and it's found out later, they will be prosecuted. No doubt in my mind. Probably end up getting a few years in prison because, they don't take that kind of fraud lightly. Not that kind. Um, so, uh, if Allison didn't make it, she ends up at a funeral place, and they want her to be, buried. They don't want, to do the other way. They want her buried. Um, of course, I would support that. I would support, because the funds would go directly to the funeral home. They would go directly to the funeral home. If people wanted to, contribute to the funeral home, I have no issues with that. I'm sure I would want to put in something as well. For Allison. For Allison, I would I would like to put in something as well. So, with that being said, I would support that. If she doesn't have insurance, yes, um, absolutely. Um, well, you can't. What I'm saying is, if you have the money up front, if you have the money up front to pay for someone's funeral, um, eh, you know, and don't want to use the life insurance for it, yes, but you're not allowed to have people. You're not allowed to say the person didn't have any life insurance and then take a bunch of people to the cleaners to pay for it for you. What I'm saying is, you're not allowed to have people calling and donating to the funeral home, um, you know, with the impression that there was no life insurance, because that's called fraud. That's called, and you will go to jail for that. You will go to jail for that. Um, I would not donate a cent to Andrew or any of that family whatsoever for Allie to be put down, to be put down. I wouldn't donate a cent. You can pay that directly to the funeral home. The funeral home um, will, you'll be able to call there, and they will be able to take your donations to help put Allie down if you want to help. You do not ever give it to the family. You always donate it directly to the funeral home to help with the expenses. Yeah, or let them get a payment plan. Exactly. Um, yeah, that family was rude, but this is about Allie, not them. This would be about her. We can't, it's like, you know, a lot of us know what it's like to be hated because of our brother or sister, something our family did we had nothing to do with. Allison had nothing to do with what Allison had nothing to do with the evil that these people did out here. She don't even know about it. I don't think she would have allowed this to happen had she not been sick. Trust me, if Allie wouldn't have been laying on that bed where she's at now, Hunter would have not ever been out here to do this. Allison would not have allowed it. Right? Right? She wouldn't have allowed it. Um, but hey, I leave it to each of you. I respect each of your guys's, each one of your opinions. I respect. I understand where you're coming from. I understand how you feel, and you have every right to feel the way y'all are feeling. That's true. You know, I totally understand. You know, where Allison's concerned, this is a lot of mixed emotions, and however you want to feel, don't feel guilty for feeling that way. You know, don't feel guilty for feeling that way. You got a right to feel any way you want to. After all of this, you got a right to feel however you want. Because I know how I feel. I know how I feel, and it don't feel good, right? So I totally, hey man, I'm there with you, and I totally understand where you're coming from. Absolutely. Um, well, I gotta say I agree with you. I agree with you, C Star. I do, I do. And I understand exactly how you guys feel. This was terrible. What they did was terrible. They put a stain on their mother that should not have been there. Their dirty actions put a stain on poor Allie that should not have been there. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that happened. Right. I heard she's supposed to had a balloon payment coming back and to help her have to buy a home or to buy something. Um, did she? Is that what? Is that the money she had in her purse that they took? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I here's what I find weird. I find it weird that Leslie, Leslie and Allison both seem to go down the same way. I find that I thought I thought Leslie's death was suspicious as hell. I always thought her death was suspicious as hell. But now, I really fucking think it's suspicious. Just saying. Just saying. I mean, I think everybody needs to think about that. I think you all need to think about that. Because something ain't right there. Something ain't right there, folks. I'm just saying. You know, I'm going to tell you something. Hunter wouldn't have been the first teenager. Hunter would not have been the first teenager to, to commit an evil deed for someone like Candace, like the Wells, right? He wouldn't be the first teenager to, to do evil deeds. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of teenagers in prison for, for some real sinister shit. Right? For some real sinister stuff. So, evil runs deep. Evil runs deep, and you don't ever know who is running in. So, you gotta be careful. I mean, you can't trust. Personally, I don't think you could trust a kid no more than you could trust an adult, because children can be led to do evil things. Children, you think you're safe with a child? Oh, hell no. You let somebody put that child up to do something evil, and you may not be safe at all. I'm just saying. Right? You don't know. You don't know what children are capable of. Some children won't do things, other children will. So you don't know. It is what it is. But listen, you guys, I appreciate each and every last one of you being here tonight. I appreciate, all of y'all. I really do. I appreciate you showing up. I appreciate you supporting Summer's channel. I do everything I do for Summer. You guys know that. You guys know that I always, have an agenda. When I come in here, I have a point to make, and sometimes like last night, I think it was just a big misunderstanding. I think that, I don't think that you guys knew where I was going with it, and am exactly what I was doing. I don't think you guys knew that I was really trying to just point out all of Hunter's indiscretions, his sinisterness, the way he truly is, and what he truly is as a human. I don't think you guys knew, that was my main focus, is to, examine the fact, is he capable of doing something as evil as possibly was? What I'm trying to say is, was Summer really alive on the milk jugs? Okay, was she? Is Hunter capable of possibly helping? Is he possibly capable of helping someone like Candace destroy a child? That is that is where I was going. That's what I was trying to understand. Okay, that's what I was trying to understand. Is this child that sinister? And my answer is yes. I believe he is. In my opinion, I believe he is. I think it's very possible. Absolutely, looking beyond. Absolutely. I think it's very possible that, that he could be capable. Yes. Yes. No doubt in my mind, SL. Absolutely. Absolutely. And and that was my main focus last night, was for summer's sake, for June 15th, 2021. That's where I was, where I was focused at, but it was just freaking coming out all wrong. And and I'm sorry about that, but I assumed people knew me better than to ever think that I would, any way, form, or how, condone fucking evil ass Andrew or anyone else who is evil in this world. That's what I'm talking about. So, like I said, it was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking to have people coming at me like they did, believing something like that about me. But, it is what it is. And I don't hold anything against anyone, because, the way I was trying to explain it, wasn't working. It wasn't working. I mean, it wasn't working. What I'm saying is, even though I was trying to show all of Hunter's indiscretions and his condescending ways and so forth and so on, I should have been focused on Andrew as well, but Andrew wasn't my topic. Hunter was. Andrew wasn't my focus. Hunter was. And therefore, Andrew was slipping through the cracks, right? He was slipping through the crack. And I could see how people got the impression they did. I could see, I guess I should have done how I felt about Andrew first, then explained about Hunter, put the focus to him. Hunter, what I was saying was, I wasn't saying Andrew, any way, form, or how, was right. Hell no. I was just saying Hunter was equally, or maybe more condescending in all of this. Hunter had a mission. He had a mission to get what Hunter wanted. And he pulled all the stops to get it. That boy is not. Let me tell you now, that boy right there is criminal minded as hell. And he is not as vulnerable as people think. trust me, that kid right there, whoa. Um, yeah, I mean, somebody needs to stamp beware on that kid's ass. Just beware. That's all I got to say. All I got to say, man. I think Allie was right. When she said you're worse than your dad, um, I truly believe that could be possible. For real. For real. Because I do believe Hunter's capable of taking it to a whole new level of sinisterness. Especially with Leslie dropping over just like Allie. That's just fucking weird, people. That don't make no sense. Two in a row. Two in a row. I mean, this woman, I couldn't understand why Leslie dropped anyway. You know, I was having my suspicions upon that forever and a day. I mean, that's something that just kept bothering me. But then Allie on top of it, the same exact way. Um, that shit needs investigated. I don't care what anybody says. A detective needs to look into that shit because that's just not normal. That shit's not normal at all. Just saying, people. Just saying. It really needs to be investigated because that don't sound right. And you know, and if it's not, there might be a third. If it's not, there could be a third. We don't know. When people get away with shit, they keep doing it. When they get away with shit, they keep doing it. They don't get better, they get worse. Let us remember that. Let us remember that. But that shit needs to be looked into. For real. For real. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Well, um, the panda bear thing, that's Ernie Shell. The panda bear thing, Ernie Shell put a bad stigma upon panda bears. Why Andrew has one, puts it in everybody's face, I don't know. Um, but that's kind of stuff comes from Ernie Shell. Um, there is children, abused children have what they call the panda eye syndrome, um, which is really bad. What they get put through for that to happen. Um, I understand. The doctors call it the panda eye thing. That's how they know a lot of children are abused and how to look for it. But does it have anything to do with a panda bear? Um, you know, I hate to put a stigma on a stuffed animal that lots of children in the world love, you know, and over some fucking weirdos like Andrews. That's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. Sounds like a 12-year-old. Panda thing is 100% real. Why would they? Here's my thing. Why would pedos use a panda bear if we all know what it means? Why? Ain't they going to start using something else? I mean, like the red shoes, right? I mean, there was this game. There was this game of red shoes, right? Um, and some pretty wealthy people who was doing some horrible stuff to children, you know. It was a trafficking thing, inside joke. I don't, if you know about the red shoes, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't, put a 2. Red shoes was real. That's true. Red shoes were real. I researched that. That is true. It's real. Well, the red shoe thing is where they actually these kids that disappear was being trafficked to this rich resort where people would go, and well-to-do people, from my understandings, allegedly well-to-do people, and they would go there to this rich resort and play games. The kids would wear red shoes, and these well-to-do people would actually like that. That's what I found weird about that church that Don and Candace went to, because the red shoes did the same thing. The kids hide, and then the adults go find them. Only when they found a child, it wasn't good. It's sick. It's sick. So, this game was being played with these, for real, with these children. And then what would happen is these wealthy people would be out wearing red shoes. The adults out in public would wear red shoes, and that's how they would know. That's how they would know one another and the game. That's how they would know each other, know about the game that they're playing, in the rich resort. It was an inside joke for the ones gathering and hunting down these children in red shoes. You didn't know what it meant, but they did. It was an inside joke between all of them out in public. So, pretty disgusting, right? Pretty disgusting. But it is, it is what it is. But I'm not going to hate everybody that wears red shoes. I mean, there's a lot of people wear red shoes that don't even know about it, right? They don't have no idea that this ever happened. But, it did, from my understandings. I did research into it. What I found seemed to be real. So I don't know. The panda thing, from my understandings, it's too graphic to say why the panda is connected to these children. But to my understanding, is doctors. That's one of the signs that lets doctors know to check a child for SA. That's all that's what I've heard through the medical field. Now, I don't know what you guys have heard. That's just what I've heard. So, that's what I've heard. So, I don't know. I don't know. No matter how hard I try, I cannot grip my mind around how someone can do this to any child in the world. I cannot understand, I can't grip my mind around how these people think, what makes them so fucking sick in the head. I cannot understand that type of evilness. I can't. I don't want to be honest. I don't want to. I really don't. I have researched some really horrible topics, and some really horrible stuff, trying to grasp and get clarification to why these evil humans do what they do. What makes them do what they do. How the fuck does their mind work? And I couldn't. I could not for the life of me be able to ever understand how a human could be this sinister. And trust me, I prayed on it. I really did. I asked God, why can't I understand? Why can't I understand? Because at the time I was having a need to understand these evil bastards, why they do what they do. And the answer I got is because you're not like them. You have to be like them to understand them. Well, I thank God I'm not. And I thank God I can't understand. And now I don't want to. I don't want to. Man, if you got to be like that to understand it, then I fucking don't want to understand. Right? I don't want to. So, I shook the dust off my feet and I moved on. Knowing that, these people will answer to God. They will answer to God for all their evilness. I don't need to understand them. I just need to understand that God will do what needs to be done with them. That's all I need to understand. And I'm happy with that. And that, and that let me move forward. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So if you're seeking to try to understand, forget about it. Forget about it. Unless you're like them, you won't ever understand it anyway. You can't. You got to have that evil fucking mind to understand that shit. You just better be thanking God that you can understand and move on. That's the truth. Hey, I hate to say this, but I just don't pray for evil human beings. I don't. Some people you are not supposed to, some people you're not supposed to, you are not supposed to, you're not supposed to suffer for some people to live. No, you're not. The Bible tells you, do not suffer for them to live. You're not supposed to want good for evil. It's just how it is. You know, personally, me, I just want all evil to be cast into hell, and I want to live forever with nothing but pure righteousness. Now, and that's the truth. That's the truth. I just want all fucking evilness to go to hell the way it's supposed to, and I want to live forever in righteousness with God and Jesus Christ. And that's the truth. And I got to tell the truth. That's how I feel. That's just how I feel. I don't like evilness. I don't care for it. I don't want it around me. I'm not evil, and I'm not going to accept any evil. That's what hell's made for. Hell's made for evil human beings. And the sooner they get there, the better off everybody who is righteous will be. It's just the way it is. Nobody, being evil is a choice. Being evil is a choice. You choose to be that way. You're not born that way. It's the way you choose to be. You chose your path. You chose your path. Live with it. Live with it. If you choose a path of evilness, it leads to hell. When you get there, don't be surprised. If you choose to live righteously and on a righteous path, well, then if you end up in hell, you might be surprised, but you're not, hopefully you don't. Hopefully, if you live a righteous life, you're going to end up in heaven, right? I mean, that's the only way I'm going to be surprised, as if I wasn't living a righteous life, I don't think anyone could live too much of a righteous life, right? I really don't. I mean, I strive very hard to live a righteous life, and I still can't live it. So, you could work your ass off every day, and you're still going to mess up. You could work all day long to stay righteous, right? The only way I can stay righteous is if I don't get up. If I don't get up, then I might be able to live a righteous life if I just stayed asleep all the time. But if I get up, let me tell you, I'm going to fuck up, and I know it. Everybody messes up. None of us perfect. I'm far from perfect. I'm far from perfect. That's why I don't like people pointing it out. Like I fucking don't know. I know. Why are you pointing it out? Right? You don't need to point that out. Don't get pissed at me, because I'm a fuck up. Everybody's a fuck up. I didn't need somebody to point it out. Oh, there it is. There it is. What the hell? Shit. I'm not blind. I can see it. Nobody has to tell me about Pandu. Ain't that what they call Andrew Pandu? Nobody has to tell me about him. I knew he was an evil motherfucker when I seen him. He didn't even have to open his mouth. That guy don't even have to open his mouth. You just look at him and tell he's a fucking skank. Right? Nobody had, I knew what the hell he was just seeing him. I didn't even have to hear him talk. That's obvious. He looks exactly he looks exactly the way he is. You know, I mean, that's how evil he is. I tell you, you know the real evil people. The real evil people is the ones you just fucking look at and you know. And you know. You better stay the hell away from them. Right? Just stay the hell away. If it looks like, if it looks like it crawled out from under a fucking rock, if it looks like it crawled out from beneath a rock and ready to leap, you better run. Right? You better run. Feet don't fail me now. That's all I got to say. Stay the hell away from that shit. Bible tells you don't go, don't go in the midst of that. Don't go in the midst of that evilness. And as you've seen, everybody that goes into the midst of the wells, everybody that goes into the midst of them fucking evil wells, man, it's not good, right? That's why God tells you don't go in there. Don't go in there. People that do, wow, I ain't never seen shit like that, but it's bad. Right? Look at Cam and Allie. Oh shit, did you guys see did you guys see where Cam and Allie came out and Cam's like, Allie is not in the hospital. Allie is not in a coma. I'm like, what? That was funny as hell. I don't care what anybody says. I was laughing my ass off. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, don't you guys keep up with shit? Right? Yeah. I was like, don't you keep up with things? What the heck? He thought they was talking about his old lady. Right? He thought they was talking about his. I mean, come on, dude. If you do, don't you listen? I mean, they must be on some serious shit. They must be on some serious shit. Because it was like, what? You got to be kidding me. I mean, what a, yeah, fucking idiot, right? I'm like, shit. Yeah. Oh, my God. Like, these people got a fucking brain or what? Yeah. True story, man. That's a true story. I promise. That was fucking truth. I was like, what? You gotta be kidding me. These motherfuckers they didn't even listen. What? I mean, there's pictures and everything. And you gonna come out like it's all about you? Oh, shit. Yeah. I about fell over my fucking chair laughing. I was like, damn, y'all really made asses out of your fucking selves, right? Man, you seriously look like ass. Unbelievable. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Right? That was crazy. To say the least. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought I'd do tell. Right? I thought I'd do tell. Just something hit my mind. I was supposed to tell it because I wasn't thinking about it and it just came to me. So I thought I'd share it with you all. That was some funny shit though. That was some funny shit. I was like, wow. Yeah. But that's something that happened as well during all of this. You know, I'm telling you, you fuck with the whales, man. You fuck with the whales and it just like must blow your mind or something. I don't know. It must blow your fucking mind because, man, you ain't right after that, right? You ain't right after that. These people, I don't know. It's like they went in normal and came out. It's like the fucking movie, The Stepford Wives, right? These people go in, and next thing you know, they come out like all fucking weird. It's like, hey, is that still you? Right? Is that still you? Cam, is that you, Allie? What did they do with the real Cam and Allie? What did they do with the real Benny? Where the hell's these real people? I know it was real people went in, but what the hell am I talking to now? Right? Oh shit. That's some funny stuff, man. I don't know. It's really weird to see. It's like, you're in the twilight zone. Right? they they make me feel like I'm in the twilight zone looking at them after they come out of that shit. Right? That's some funny shit, man. I'm waiting. I'm like sitting there saying next. Right? Next. Who's going to be next? Come on. We can't wait. Step right up. Right? Step right up. Oh, shit. That's funny stuff, you guys. Oh, damn. I ain't ever seen nothing fucking like it. Oh, hell. Oh, shit. I stayed off substance to feel like I was on it. Right? It's like, who fucking Mickey me? Am I really seeing this shit? Oh shit. That's funny stuff, man. Straight up funny stuff. Oh God. Right? Oh God. I'm trying to be good, but I can't. Right? I try. Ain't working out for me. Oh God. Listen, y'all. Listen, I'm going to let you guys get some rest. PG's got to get some too. We're back to work tomorrow. We got to go back to work. Thank God. I need some stability in my life. Right? Turn me loose on a 3-day weekend. It wasn't good. I got to keep stability. But I'm going to let everybody get some rest tonight because God knows PG needs it. Listen, please, I don't ever leave here before asking that you send prayers up for Summer. Please, please make sure you fold your hands tonight, bow your head, and ask God to let this baby be found. It's just too long. It's too long, and we all of us want to know where she is. We all really want her found. We want her brought home. We want justice served. We want her brothers to get closure. God, please, please just answer our prayers in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ, please. That's what we pray. Amen. That's what I pray. That's what I pray. And pray for Allie. Pray for Allie, y'all. You know, miracles happen. Let us pray. Let us pray that she's okay. In the name of Jesus Christ as well. Let us pray for one another. You know, the best thing we can give one another in this life is prayer. It's free, it costs nothing. Please pray for one another. Everybody has something going on in our lives. All of us. Let us please keep one another in our thoughts and in our prayers. Amen. Absolutely. Listen, y'all, I don't know what you need. I don't know what you want, but I know God does. And I truly do pray that He answers all of our prayers in the name of His Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. That is how easy it is to pray for another human. So please, make sure you're praying. Make sure you're praying. I'm going to say God bless. Much love. Good night, everybody. And I so appreciate each and every one of you being here. I really do. God knows PG's heart. And I totally appreciate each and every last one of you. Good night.